It's a thriller on a Thursday night. The Rams defeat the 49ers 41-39. Bill Plaschke, Gary Klein. I'm Lindsay Theory for the Los Angeles Times. Bill, there was a minute of panic there when you thought you were going to have to Control Alt Delete, but what do you know? This Rams team, it's not like all the old ones. They pulled it off.
No, that's what I wrote in tomorrow's column, is that they stared into the abyss of 2016, the flaming abyss, and they survived. I think it was a closer than it should have been. They should have blown them out. This is a winless team that's tanking it, but they didn't, and they should have won easily. They didn't, but I think that makes it even sweeter, the fact that they got pushed to the brink, and they had to have a stop, and they had to make a big play, and these 2017 Rams made the big play, in which they didn't see it all last year. Remember, the same spot we stood here last year, first game back in L.A., 28-0, didn't even score a touchdown, 41 points tonight.
The Rams are 2-1. The 49ers fall to 0-3. Now, Sean McVay, he went against his old pal Kyle Shanahan, kind of a match of the new young minds. Sean McVay definitely got the best of him.
Sean McVay comes out of here with a 2-1 record as they head to Dallas and then Seattle. But the story here tonight, really, Jared Goff, the continuing emergence of a quarterback who grew up in the Bay Area. Last year at this time, he was standing on the sidelines wearing sweats. He was inactive. Tonight, put on a show, passed for 3 touchdowns, found Sammy Watkins, Robert Woods, Todd Gurley, over 100 yards. It all happened for the offense.
Yeah, Gary mentioned it after the game. Todd Gurley smiled and he goes, "I finally gave you all what you've been waiting for."
I didn't see it.
It's breaking news. He did. This season, we were seeing a all-new Todd Gurley last season. I think that he gave us all the death look as we stood around his locker every single game asking why it's not going his way. But finally, it's going his way. He's catching passes out of the backfield. And, Bill, he's running the football. This offense, you probably didn't recognize it.
No, it was. I mean, I was at the Indianapolis game, the first game of the season. So yes, I have seen it this year. It is completely different. And I'll talk to Les Snead afterward, and he's like, the general manager, and he's like, the players who need to be great are great. This is what they did when they got Watkins, when they got Woods, when they got Whitworth, when they got the protection for Goff. This is what they did. This sets up for Gurley and Goff. It's a whole different team, a whole different atmosphere. And like I wrote after the Indianapolis game, I mean, it's fun. Even tonight was hair-raising and nutty and crazy and almost desperately terrible, and it was still fun.
Bill, hair raising? Just kidding. All right. On defense, Aaron Donald. It's his second game back. He got into the backfield. He finally got his first sack of the season, really to save the game there at the end for the Rams. Afterward, he said he's starting to feel good. Of course, Gary, he was also wearing his CAA sports T-shirt in the locker room. Aaron's still sending a message. He wants that contract.
Well, Aaron Donald showed up tonight at the end there, which the Rams need. And as Bill mentioned, the defense didn't play great at all tonight, but they made plays when they needed to. You had Donald's sack when they had a potential game-tying 2-point conversion. Troy Hill broke up a pass. Michael Brockers intercepted it. So is that what the Rams want to see? Is that what we thought we were going to see with a Wade Phillips defense? No, it's not dominant by any stretch, but they won a close game, and last year they wouldn't have won this game.
All right, Bill, that wasn't very nice of you, so I'm going to give you the final word here. You wrote a column this week about L.A. fans and what the Rams need to do in order for those fans to come out to the Coliseum and fill those empty seats. You saw the Colts game. You saw this game. Are the Rams doing enough to bring fans out to the games?
I think they're doing enough to start to bring fans. Obviously, they have to win. If they go in next week in Dallas and get clocked, that'll really negate a lot of what we saw tonight. But I think fans seeing this tonight, Thursday Night Football, national audience, the mustard shirts, they played as loud as their shirts.
Todd Gurley loved them.
Really
he said he loved them. He said he wants to wear them again.
Oh, that's great. He can have all of them for all I care. Give them all to him. But I think that this is the kind of football they have to play. This is a kind of winning football. They play this way and win. This will be huge in L.A. They have to do it consistently, but this is exactly what L.A. wants. What we saw tonight, exactly what L.A. wants, because it's winning, and like it or not, desperate or not, it was entertaining.
The Rams now have the weekend off. Next week, like Bill mentioned, they'll head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys. As for Bill, we're going to leave him in the Bay Area. He's off to college again tomorrow.
USC Cal, Saturday. Could be a close game for the Trojans, but we're not talking Trojans already anymore, Lindsay.
It's all Rams all the time.
Okay. All Rams all the time. Okay.
All right, with Gary and Bill, I'm Lindsay. We'll see you back in Los Angeles, except for Bill, who's staying here.